Hello and welcome back to another edition of the Michigan Conservative Roundtable. I'm Mac, going solo today. TJ and Kim are on other assignments. So, the 2020 election anomalies, that's what I want to talk about today. I came across an article on the Gateway Pundit that indicated things might be going differently than you might expect. We all know about the audits going on in Arizona and Georgia, and those audits are very important because they involve Senate seats potentially and control of the Senate. Now, if some scenario plays out where those elections are overturned and the winner is inserted into the right place, that changes the face of the Senate. That means no more stacked courts, no more gun control, no more much of anything they want. They can pretty much stonewall the placekeeper, the phony placekeeper, until the 2022 elections. And maybe they can get the House back, Republicans can get the House back. Maybe they'll have found some intestinal fortitude by then. They can do the job and deliver a knockout punch to these Marxists. So I'm going to get into a few of these. There are thousands of instances of fraud. I know of at least 500 early on, 500 affidavits, sworn affidavits, where people said they witnessed election fraud. Of course, as I said earlier, Democrats didn't want to hear it. Multiple states changed their laws, Michigan being one of them, changed our voting laws without the legislature, which is illegal, and instituted mail-in voting under the guise of COVID. And they were itching and chomping at the bit to do it. And they did it. And all the places I think that did that ended up with anomalies, as TJ likes to call them. The FBI doesn't even seem interested in hearing about any of this. Early on, Bill Barr said, "Oh, no, I don't see anything, nothing to see here, let's move on." The State Department, or the Democrats are accused of alleged election fraud. The state legislature certified the results of millions of ballots that were in question. The U.S. Congress accepted these certified results, which ignored thousands and thousands of instances of election fraud. And sadly, Mike Pence, the sitting vice president at the time, accepted the results despite state legislatures asking him to examine those results. He too, nothing to see here, don't want to rock the boat. Our traditions are more important than our republic. And that's where I'm at with Mr. Pence. He seems to be wanting to posture and get optics instead of doing what was right. So, in the court cases that have been heard, there are 87 of the court cases. In 26 cases, President Trump was the plaintiff. 56 cases, President Trump was not the plaintiff. 5 cases, President Trump is the defendant. In 24 cases, the case was decided on the merits for President Trump and or the GOP that prevailed in those cases. 12 cases are currently active still. So good things are happening. Arizona seems to be on it like a bulldog. Hopefully Pennsylvania, Georgia, Wisconsin, who I now hear may be doing an audit. And last but not least, the great state of Michigan, where I live, will get rid of our crooked Secretary of State, our crooked Attorney General, and our most crooked governor, evil dictator Gretchen Whitmer. So that's all I got today. I just want to make you aware of that. We're going to keep an eye on these audits and these elections, and we'll report back to you. But until then, as we like to say on the Michigan Conservative Roundtable, be safe, watch your six, and don't tread on me.